Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Millen, and this is my first presentation in Com 337. This is dealing with peripheral and central cues. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into it. So, first, obviously, you're going to want to know what even are peripheral and central cues. First, we deal with peripheral cues, which is defined as they occur when someone evaluates a message, such as an advertisement, on the basis of physical attractiveness, background music, or other surface level characteristics rather than the actual content of the message. And for example, I put in, picking to support a political candidate because they look or sound political or presidential. If you're, the presidential debates have been occurring and the presidential election is coming up in less than a month. And if you're someone who's picking your candidate based off of the fact that they are, they sound more presidential or they look more presidential, then you might be being persuaded on more peripheral cues, peripheral persuasion, because you're not really diving into the actual facts behind it. You're diving into the surface level characteristics and looks on the surface of the message. So that is what a peripheral cue is. And now we will deal with the central cues. This method focuses on facts and the content of the message in order to convince the listener, as opposed to relying on peripheral factors like the personality of the speaker or how the message was delivered. And an example of this one is, it's wanting to purchase a new vehicle based off of new features or specifications. So say you have a 2016 Nissan Altima and you see an advertisement that's listing all the specifications for the new 2020 Nissan Altima. You have a perfectly good Altima, but you see all the new different things that are coming with the new one. A touchscreen inside, new speakers, heated seats, leather seats, sunroof, all these new features on the advertisement. And then these might be the persuasive arguments that are going to cause you to, in the end, purchase something if we're talking about an advertisement. So this is focusing more on the facts and, details rather than just how something looks on the surface level or how it sounds or how it is, appealing. So now we're going to dive a little further into examples of these in the real world when it comes to advertising. So peripheral route persuasion in advertising is pretty prevalent. Something that we can all identify with is fast food. All of us have had fast food at some point in our lives. But as you can see, this is an example of a peripheral route persuasion ad. This is Burger King, and this is, a double quarter pounder burger advertisement. As you can see, as we're talking about peripheral route persuasion, you can see that there isn't many facts listed on the ad. It's very basic, appealing and appetizing to the eyes. The burger is the focal point of the ad. As you can see, the background's even a little bit blurred out, and the burger's even bigger than the font and the Burger King logo. So the main focal point of the ad is the viewer is drawn right to this burger instantly. And even the drinks and the fries in the background are bigger than the words. And there aren't many of them. There's double quarter pound king, and then your way. So there's not much reading for the average person to do with this ad. It's basically just targeted to look at it and be like, oh my gosh, this looks really good. I'm hungry and I want to go buy it. There isn't much thinking behind it. It's more just like you look and then you make your assessment and then you make your decision to go inevitably purchase this. So this is a perfect example of a peripheral route advertisement. Now if we're talking about a central route advertisement dealing with the same exact thing, Burger King and a burger from Burger King. As you can see in this ad, is straight off the bat entirely different. It's already a little bit less symmetrical, less appealing. There isn't much food screaming out in the photo. It's more words. And Burger King is doing this intentionally. They want the verbiage to be at the forefront of the advertisement. Even the burger's tucked away in the corner in this advertisement. It's not meant to be what draws your eyes in this. It's supposed to be the words, and then it leads you to the burger in the end. So, basically all the words say is all these great things about the ingredients that are inside the burgers, the service that they provide, the friendly employees, the surroundings, and then how they always offer new exciting products, and how fast the service is, all these different things on why you should go. Just as I mentioned earlier within the car example, you see all the specifications on why you'd want to buy a new car. And the same with this is you see all these new and exciting details about why you should choose Burger King over some other fast food restaurant or even another restaurant in general. Because it's faster than everybody else. It's better than everybody else. The ingredients are better. The people are nicer. The service is quicker. And this is, targeted to those people looking for reasons to go switch to Burger King or, start going to Burger King in the first place, is because people are looking for, why, convince me. Why should I be going to Burger King? Why should I purchase your products? So this is a, really good way for Burger King in this sense to, come out swinging with all these words and verbiage to try and get people who maybe aren't familiar with the service and products that Burger King does supply, and then educate them rather than just straight appeal. And then that will draw them to consuming your product in the end through central route persuasion in this ad in particular. This goes deeper, like I said in this last bulleted point, is this obviously dives deeper than just a tasty food advertisement. This goes deeper than that. It's service, like I said. It's how quick it is. It's cleanliness. It's the ingredients. It's the basically the meat and potatoes of what goes into the process. So for someone who's looking to get, or someone who's going to get persuaded through this route of persuasion, this is a different type of advertisement that can get you there. So these are basically two ads, same company, different techniques. It's obviously both Burger King, and they're promoting the same thing, but they're doing it in different ways. They're appealing to different people, using different perspectives and techniques in the process. So it's two different types of persuasion, the same process, or they're the same type of product, just a different process. So, and then you can also note that Central Route advertising was older. The advertisement that was using Central Route advertising was an older ad than the Peripheral. And, I kind of tied that into possibly, maybe us as a society, we are less apt to read into things now. We just want that instant gratification, an instant, look at the ad, ooh, I want it, now I'm going to go get it, rather than having to actually take the time to read into it. So I think these are two really good ways to connect the two, and I think these are two extremely good ways to display peripheral and central route persuasion, and especially in advertising and mainstream advertising, as we can all connect to these. So thank you again for your time, and I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.